Bad news, Democrats. Good news, world. Michelle Obama isn't running for president anytime soon. The former First Lady thinks the country is too sexist to elect her. So instead, she's hitting the lecture circuit and scolding Americans, especially men, for being so bigoted and not supporting Kamala Harris.
As we saw in this past election, sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. We got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman, and we saw it.
But her outrage wasn't exclusive to men. She also blamed white women for something even more nefarious: hairstyle.
Oh, boy.
Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim.
MK, I said this yesterday when we were on Will Cain's show, but I've never heard something so blatantly racist in my entire life. And anytime you start out a sentence with "dear white people," I can't imagine if that was the other way and you said something to another group of people, another community. But she's so entitled and she's so deeply narcissistic. This is her brand now. She's on the lecture circuit, the victim circuit for life. She says she's not running. What do you think?
Yeah, she's letting it all hang out. My theory on her is that she's sick of them asking her to run for things and is therefore making herself as radioactive as possible every time she goes in front of a mic. And in this case, I like the idea that, like, Michelle Obama's like, she's not an American, she's an Americant. She's not even going to try to get y'all's votes because y'all are just below her. You haven't evolved to the point that you can accept an illustrious candidate like Kamala Harris put before you. And so therefore she will not even step into the arena. It's just like, it's such a discouraging and negative message. Meanwhile, she's selling this fluffy book about fashion and empowerment. And it's like the message in the book don't match at all.
Yeah, she's always whining about something. She seemed to have really hated her time as First Lady, Joe.
Yeah.
I hear that every day from her. But to her point about not supporting Kamala Harris, I think we got a little wind. I think it was in Jonathan Karl's book that perhaps former President Barack Obama was a little miffed at Nancy Pelosi for too quickly endorsing Kamala Harris because maybe he would have preferred a more open primary. So perhaps the Obamas weren't supporting the woman in the race. What do you make of that?
And it showed because Barack Obama didn't campaign for Kamala Harris until the 11th hour of the election when it looked like she was going to lose. It's funny, I looked up the word insufferable in the dictionary while we were playing that clip, and sure enough, there was, boy, Michelle Obama's picture just popped right up. She says that, wow, America is not ready for a female president. I was alive in 2016 when Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. So maybe they were, and if you're looking at total votes in this case, and she's like, well, Kamala Harris, people just didn't want to vote for her because of her gender. No, she was a patently horrible candidate, the worst of our lifetime. So again, when it comes back to race and when it comes back to gender, this is what the Democrats do. This is the Michelle Obama brand.
But Dr. Siegel, I thought that Democrats didn't believe in men and women. I thought it was all just a social construct. So I guess I'm a little confused by Michelle Obama's assessment there.
And I'm also trying to figure out if her hair is actually straight or curly. I can't quite figure it out looking at her. And also, she doth protest too much. That clip, I kind of wonder about whether she's going to run or not. And I agree with you, this whole idea we don't know what a man or a woman is kind of shining through. But I'll tell you what I think is sexist here. There is something sexist. The way the Biden administration handled Kamala Harris was sexist. You had an apparently demented president sitting there, cloaked, and you had a candidate you knew was going to run, and you didn't let her be president. You hid the whole thing. You made her come on TV and say, he's fine, I know he's fine. I spoke to him yesterday. The entire country knew he wasn't fine. They couldn't have won an election, even if George Washington was running after that.
Well, Dr. Siegel, I think they also hate George Washington now.
It's true.
It's an evolving party here. But this point, too, I just got to go back to this real quick, MK, as the two women self-identified sitting here. This whole notion that white women are telling her how to do her hair, I'm rather confused. I think black women and white women can do their hair however they want. You can straighten it, you can braid it, you can wear it natural, you can wear a wig. I do not care. But the fact that she would sit there and say, listen here, white women, I just can't get over it.
No, it's so condescending condescending and it paints with such a broad brush. Like, she has a point. A silk press and a wig and braids, these are painful sometimes and expensive and time consuming. And you and I do more with our hair, I think, than these two do. And you could make a gender-based argument on this.
Me?
But like, I actually read a little bit up on her book, and in the book, she's like, look at all these variety of choices I have for my hair. And that seems like a thing that we should celebrate.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get her to wear her hair any differently. I like it all the ways I've seen it.
She can wear her hair however she dang well pleases. Please, for the love of God, just go away, Michelle.